What up, y'all? It's your boy K Trade Trades, and I'm back here with a little bit of motivation for y'all today. And I just want to speak this quick message for all my beginners out there. For all my beginners, trading is a marathon, not a sprint. Remember, you actually have to learn the skill of trading before you start making money. You actually have to learn the skill of trading before you start making money. A lot of these people y'all see who talking about they be profitable in 3 or 4 months, they are absolutely lying. And I hate to tell y'all that because I know a lot of y'all look at that and be like, damn, that could be me, which I'm not saying that some people aren't profitable. I don't know, man. It's just hard for me to believe in 3 or 4 months, man. I'll just be seeing some wild stuff on TikTok, man. But I just can't believe that. I just can't believe that. So it would be extremely hard for me to believe that somebody could be profitable in trading mentally and skillfully in a couple months in trading. So I just want to preach to y'all all that bullshit y'all see on TikTok and YouTube and all that other shit be fake. It takes months, it takes years to perfect the skills. And I'm not even gonna say perfect because I don't even feel I've perfected trading yet. I still have my little slights here and there where I do something I'm not supposed to be doing. So I can't say I've necessarily perfected trading yet. But I've been trading for 4 years now, or at least I think 5. We are in 2026 now. So I think 5, bro. And bro, I've only been profitable for 2 years, bro. Two. Those first 3 years were hell. This is from high school to college to dropping out of college to working in a factory to where I'm at now. And I'm telling y'all, bro, this shit was terrible, bro. But the unprofitable stage is what turns you into a beast, bro. It turns you into a monster. I'm telling you. If you can get through this phase, you will become a monster. I'm telling you. And bro, I know it's hard. I know it's hard. But once again, like I said, man, you actually have to take the time to learn trading. Forward testing and back testing. Pick one strategy, pick one mentor, and stick with that. I know I preach against ICT and all that other shit, but I don't care what the fuck you pick. Sorry for all the cussing, but I don't care what you pick, really. I just need y'all to stick with it and practice it, bro. Just grind with it every single day. Forward tested, back tested. Write down everything you see. All the common things that you see that keep on happening, write them down. Then forward test them. See if what you write down is actually happening in real time. I know a lot of people spend hours and hours and hours and hours still back testing. I'm not that type of guy. Now, I did have that phase. That's how I figured out my strategy was profitable. If you don't know, I trade supply and demand. I only have traded support and resistance. That was all the way in the beginning of my journey, and supply and demand. I've only traded those two things. So I feel like I'm at the point now where supply and demand is kind of second nature to me. I don't want to say that and sound kind of cocky, but it's kind of what it is. But yeah, man, actually take the time to learn the skill, man. Back test it, back test it, back test it. Like I said, man, I know some people spend hours and hours and hours and hours on back testing. And like I just now said, I kind of am not that guy, but I did have that phase. So what I did was I back tested 2 years worth of supply and demand. 2 years worth. I did this shit over like a month, I think. And I wrote down every single W, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. And when I did the math, it equaled up to around 61 or 60%. And to me, that was perfect. That was absolutely what I needed. And this is when I was still unprofitable. This is when I thought I was profitable and then went back to being unprofitable. I'll give y'all that story some other time. But yeah, man, like I said, that's how I figured out my win percentage. And once I figured out that was my win percentage, that gave me the confidence to really like be like, oh, you really have this down, Cole. Be like, what the hell? Like a 60%, that is great in trading. That is amazing. And you got that? Yeah, come on, bro. You actually might know what you're doing. And that's, like I said, that's when I was still unprofitable. So that's why I always say it's kind of easy to learn supply and demand, because once you back test it and all that and just figure out what's actually going on, you probably going to learn that pretty quick. But it all comes down to psychology, bro. The first 3 years I had terrible psychology. It all comes down, like I always preach in all my other videos, to making rules and actually following them. You actually have to have the discipline to do the things you say you're going to do on those charts. But like I said, man, this part is all about psychology, bro. I am telling you, this is why I don't believe the traders who say they've been profitable, or they became profitable in a couple months, because I honestly just feel like there is no way that someone's psychology in this trading game could be good after a couple months. Do you understand the ups and downs I've been through in this fucking game, bro? And somebody who've only been in the game for a couple months talking about they're profitable, bro. Like, to me, it just don't sound crazy. And like I said, I hate to sound like a hater, but that's just how I simply feel, bro. It's just crazy to me. So that's why I just want to say trading is a marathon, not a sprint. Now, I'm not saying that some people don't learn faster than others. Some people are going to pick this up way quicker than others. Some people are going to take years like me. Now, some people can only take 1 year. Some people going to 8 months. Okay, I can see 8 months. 6 months. Okay, maybe. If you have a mentor like me or someone who's actually teaching you psychology from day one, maybe. But 3 or 4 months, no, it's not happening, bro. Especially by yourself. I don't believe anybody can do this by their self and be profitable in a couple months. That's just my belief. That's just my opinion. That's not a fact, but I just don't believe anybody could do this and perfect it by their self in a couple months. But like I said, man, trading is a marathon, not a sprint. Some people learn faster than others, but don't compare yourself to other people. This is your race. This is your life. Like I said, bro, you're not in competition with nobody, but you're in competition with everybody. That don't make no sense, but you gotta make that shit make sense. But no, real shit, bro. Real shit. What I'm actually trying to say is you're not in competition with nobody but yourself, bro. You have to actually hold yourself accountable and do these things you say you're gonna do when it comes to this trading shit. I'm telling you. And like I said, bro, don't compare yourself to other people. That was my thing. I used to be like, damn, how are these people fucking making all of this money, bro? How? But then, I stopped using social media, and that was a big part of my journey, a big part of it. But like I said, man, I just wanted to preach this little message for y'all, bro. I got another trading video coming for y'all soon. And yeah, man. Like I said, bro, I just wanted to tell everybody, bro, it's a marathon, not a sprint. It's a marathon, not a sprint, bro. It's a marathon, not a sprint. I know I repeat myself a lot, but I need y'all to understand this. This is what I did to myself. I had to constantly tell myself over and over and over and over and over again for me to actually start doing these things. I had to write my rules down and stick them on my monitor for me to actually follow my own fucking rules. Like, come on now. But like I said, man, it's your boy K Trade Trades. I got another video coming for y'all soon, and I'll see y'all another time.